To be or not to be the author of your life is no longer a choice. Namaste beloveds, this is Sufiana of Feminine Soul Awakening. I wanted to talk to you about certain current trends that are happening right now in the world. Saturnian energies are very strong, and Leo energies, of course, being in the Leo sun, are very strong. Of course, I'm not an astrologer, but I have been profoundly guided along my journey towards living my divine purpose by following certain astrology, especially the spiritual one, evolutionary one. So, I wanted to talk to you about becoming an author of your life, reclaiming your life. In Corona times, we are all being forced to face our own true authentic selves by putting ourselves in the lockdown in the four walls. We realize that we have been deeply programmed. We have been programmed into a lot of untruths. We have been programmed into a lot of BS. That is not my true authentic self. 99% of what I think, what I feel, what I believe, I'm programmed by advertising. I'm programmed by cinema. I'm programmed by certain kinds of news. Actually, most of the news is very, very fake. So to try and find your true authentic self, peeling off all the layers of this conditioning is one of our biggest duties right now in these times, during the COVID times. So what happens if you don't become the author of your life, if you don't take charge? Do you know, if there is a car, if there is, you have this car that is your own life, and the driver's seat is empty. There are bits and pieces of you that are sitting a little bit in the front seat, a little bit of the wounded child, and in the back seat, a little bit of self-doubt, and in the trunk, your rejected parts, and the driver's seat is empty. So what is going to happen if the driver's seat is empty? Somebody else is going to jump in and start driving the car of your life. So for you to become the author of your life, you have to claim your high priestess self. As a man, your empowered, true, authentic hero self. To take that seat. It's okay if you have your wounded child sitting here. It's okay if you have your Miss Jealousy sitting there. It's okay if you have your Miss Self-Doubt sitting there. It's okay if in the trunk is your Mr. Shame hiding there. But keep the driver's seat of your life occupied by your true authentic self, by your higher self, by the one who knows exactly who she is. When I sit to lead my workshops, I often tell my students, I'm not asking you to leave your negative side out and bring your positive side in. That is me asking you to leave yourself out in some way. I need all of you in here. I need your full commitment to your purpose, to your path, from your full authentic self, shadow and light. And I always set by example. Here's my Miss Jealousy. Here's my Miss Hypocrite. Here's my Miss Drama Queen. Here is my Miss Anger. There's my Miss Depressed and Sad and Self-Doubting. But who is sitting here in the seat of the facilitator is my high priestess self. And I will not blink even once when I say that. This is my true authentic self. I might have all these parts, but I will not give them the full charge to drive the car of my life, to drive my workshop completely. No, that is not allowed. And if I have allowed it at certain points, the next moment, next day, next month, next year, the moment I become aware, I transform. I peel off one layer of ignorance, I transform. I peel off one layer of the part of myself that I couldn't see, the inauthentic self, I transform. I peel off another layer of Maya, the illusion and the illusory self. When I was 19 or 18, I was madly in love with a guy. for whom I was willing to give up my life. And today, when I look at that part of myself, I'm like, what the hell was wrong with me? But at that time, it was my reality. Today, it is my Maya. Today, it is my illusion. I have peeled off that layer. So here is my true authentic self. And then this authentic self will become more authentic tomorrow, more authentic next year, more authentic the year after that. So what is it, once again, I'm asking you, for you to become the author of your life? Taking your power back from all these social conditioning agencies, when you can see through the bullshit. You can see the truth of who you truly are. You can see the truth of why you are actually here. You can see the truth of what relationships are absolutely wrong for you. And I don't care if you're married to that person. If it's time to leave, it's time to leave. The first and foremost person that you're married to is your true authentic self. I'm married to my higher self. And nothing can go against that relationship. And if your current relationship is going against that relationship, then it's time to question that relationship. And I'm sure that in times of Corona, you have been forced to think about that. So the deeper question is, why are you here? If you don't dare to ask yourself this question, then you are going to become a football that is kicked around. And you'll constantly be living in fear. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? You're shrinking in fear. What about just rejecting this, just denouncing this sheep self, this fake sheep self that you have taken on based on profound fear, and then claiming that lioness in you, that lion in you, that says, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly who I am. That says, I know exactly why I am here, and I am not stepping back no matter what. I am not stepping back. I'm done going against myself, even if it is to please my parents. Enough is enough. I'm ready to marry my true authentic self. I'm ready to stop being a football for the world to be kicked around. I'm ready to stop being that sheep that follows the herd mentality. I'm ready to become myself. I'm ready to become the author of my own life. No more being kicked around, living in fear, asking what's going to happen to me. I'm going to dare to go on an adventure like a lion, like a lioness, and ask, what am I going to make happen? Shifting from what is going to happen to me to what am I going to make happen? So the Cancerian season was all about going into your feminine self, going into your wounded child, like, poor thing, this is what happened to me. Oh, I've been victimized like this. And it was a very important journey. In that moment, it was important for you to feel your wounds, to feel your wounded child, to nurture yourself, to mother yourself, to say, oh, I'm so sorry that I went through this. I'm so sorry that I've been victimized. I feel empathy for myself. I feel compassion for myself. But if you stay stuck in that mode, then you will start going from self-empathy into self-pity. You will go into, I have been victimized, into, I am an eternal, perpetual victim. And you don't want to get stuck there. Trust me, life is not going to be fun if you get stuck there. Somebody else will definitely be driving the car of your life then. So once again, I'm going to remind you, you are going to move from the sheep that follows the herd mentality into becoming a lion or a lioness who knows exactly who or she is. who she is and why she is here. Sorry, not he. Who she is and why she is here. Who he is and why he is here. And moving from that question about what's gonna happen to me to what am I gonna make happen. Not what's gonna happen to me, but what am I gonna make happen. You are ready to reclaim that I. Deep bow. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the notification button. Thank you. Take care.